everyone. I will be discussing a very interesting concept regarding games and gamification. There's a huge problem in technology where the word game and gamification are being used interchangeably. Little do they know that there is a huge difference between them. And one of the reasons for that is because games are considered an application for fun and more of escapism method or kind of a virtual or alternative reality. But for gamification, it is a very ambiguous word that could be used in gaming industry or maybe in healthcare, pharmaceuticals, or even operational research and processes. So I would like to make more shed light more upon these concepts because they are overlapping in various ways. However, they are independently sprouting and, of course, evolving over the years. So as far as games, we all know them. We have Nintendo, we have, for example, the Oculus VR. We got the games that are very, how can I say, it has a pros and cons because it is engaging, yet it could be addictive. So there's an addiction part of it. Maybe psychologists can speak about it. However, the gamification word is more about taking some of the mechanics within the game and amplifying it within an existing operation or process in order to engage more users or retain more employees or reach a certain purpose when the user is supposed to be staying to the end of the process. So this also, of course, it has a hint of motivation, increasing engagement of the end user, so and so and so. So I'm going to speak about the game mechanics, especially the 10 primary game mechanics that are ingrained within gamification. And why are they important? And also I will be talking about some examples of gamified applications that are not necessarily games. One starting example would be gamifying surgery. It's something that sounds radical and it might make a lot of surgeons at all because we cannot gamify a very serious discipline by which accuracy and precision is the heart of the matter, especially, of course, the expertise to know what to do in decisions. However, in surgery, there is two vital important important skill set that the surgeons actually have to be an expert of, which is the cognitive skill set and the hands-on or psychomotor skill set. So the surgeon has to be a very good decision maker while having a above average or excellent psychomotor training in order to be able to execute an operation at any given time, at any given case with high success rate. And those two components are actually also evident in games. Why and how? You might ask me, like, are you comparing gaming with like surgery? Is that even possible? Well, if you think about it, let alone the judgment, gaming consists of two things: psychomotor training, how fast you are typing on the keyboard or the mouse, and also the cognitive skill set, which means that how just and how precise and accurate is your decision making, giving your informed inputs from your colleagues via headset or via the digital platform within the game. Therefore, if you make a mistake, your character, your avatar might die, or you might end up losing some points, etc., etc. So your motivation is to stay alive and to keep bouncing up the levels in a game. And to gamify a surgery, which is a very interesting phenomenon, because we will use game mechanics in order to help enhance the surgical training and surgical operation so that the surgeon can communicate better, can coordinate his psychomotor and cognitive skill set way better, and of course elapse the time needed to be able to master a certain surgical procedure. This is a very new field, and there are not much of articles regarding this. There are not much of talk about it, actually. And one of the reasons for this, I suppose, is that the gaming world and the surgical and the medical world are still far apart. They're still not much of bridges among the two. They're not talking yet, as they say, because the gamers are gaming and the surgeons and the medical doctors are doing their thing. However, what will make these two emerge and very soon is the rise of artificial intelligence, gamification principles, and of course, the biomedical engineers who have an idea and have a knee-deep knowledge in technology while practicing their profession within a healthcare system. So they are the one who I suppose will be ingraining this gamification principles within the healthcare delivery system. Let's speak about now about game mechanics, I guess. So I'm going to tell you the top 10. However, I'm going to make a second video for you for more information about this amazing field. Okay, so let's put it this way. So the first one is fast feedback. So immediate feedback for response to actions. So this is one of the game mechanic that gamification has adopted in other operations and procedures. Transparency, where everyone stands, okay? Goals, short and long-term goals to achieve. So at least you know your objectives. Badges, evidence of accomplishment. I think we know this, for example, in healthcare or in education. You got a badge. Basically, an A plus, or A minus. Those are badges of accomplishment of your hard work. So it is a bit gamified. And leveling up, so status within my community. So if you're an avid gamer, you know this, that all you want to do is level up because you want to be the top gamer within your field. And onboarding, an engaging, compelling way to learn. So you want to learn something new techniques, new ways to survive, or a new way to tackle a challenge. And that brings on competition, because how I'm doing compared to others. Am I faster? Am I more creative in solving the problem within the game? And collaboration, accomplish a goal working with others. So there are games like Dota and Ragnarok. This is a very Asian games. Yep, they work in teams. There are places that are just gaming cyber zones, and they work in teams and they collaborate in order to win the challenge. And that's also similar, for example, to healthcare delivery system. Doctors work together with nurses and other people. They cannot work on their own. They're not independent entities. They must collaborate with others in order to have higher success rate. So another one is basically community. So when you have collaboration, competition, onboarding, especially when learning and everything, it's to achieve a certain goal, you will have a community which delivers basically a context for achievement. So how will you perceive yourself as an achiever if you have no community to actually be recognized, or to be to have a feedback upon your achievement or not, or underachievement? So there is a benchmark. Community basically a benchmark, because you will have a norm and you will have an average. And you get the point. So tangible, measurable evidence of my accomplishment. In gaming, that's very different. Very, very easy, very straightforward. You see how many coins or how many points you have accumulated. But in real life, we're not sure if we actually did well. Some people say our bank accounts are our points, but is it really? Is the number achieved is the true valuation of our own skill set? That's also a question we should ponder upon. And these top 10 game mechanics are now readily adopted by gamified processes. However, due to the new technology and the new technologies and the new field altogether, some of these top 10 are not very well understood, not very well ingrained into the design process of that gamification procedure. I will be talking about one by one in detail soon. I hope you liked this video. Thumbs up, subscribe, and comment. I would love to hear what you think about what I said. Bye bye.